Hello there everybody, welcome back to the Collector's Outpost. I am John. I want to thank Artsabers for sending me out another lightsaber for us all to take a look at. So what do we got in this box? Let's take a look. So I'm right in the middle of rewatching Star Wars Rebels, and this lightsaber kind of makes me a little excited because I'm right in that saga right now. So let's take a peek at what we got here. We have the Ezra Bridger lightsaber. This thing is super freaking awesome. It's a little heavy too. Love it. And it's like, isn't it like the only blaster lightsaber kind of out there? This is like so different from, I think, like every lightsaber. Love this. All right, so let's take a peek of everything that it came with in the box here. So obviously we have the lightsaber itself. We have hex wrenches. We have a nice acrylic stand. We have a, oh, that's different. So this is actually a little bit different than the blade plugs that has come in the past with the lightsabers. The other ones are like turbines and it has like a little thing to hold on to. So that's a little different, so that's kind of cool. All right, so these are the instruction manuals. So you can kind of dig through this and you'll have all the instructions on how to run your Proffie lightsaber. And then there's this, I'm not sure. Is this a leather wrap? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but did Ezra's lightsaber ever have a leather wrap on it? I don't think so. And then we've got the 36-inch Neopixel blade. And by the way, this is the 7/8 blade. So it's thinner than the 1 inch, which means it's gonna be nice and bright. And as always, we have an extra pack of little retention screws and another little hex wrench. And last but not least, it comes with the charging USB-C cable. So here it looks like we have 2 spots for retention screws. So I'm actually gonna grab an extra retention screw to put that in because the more the better. So one of the main things that we're going to be going over in this video, because it was a little tricky when I first got this, couldn't find it, didn't understand what was going on or anything, and it's very important that everybody knows how to do this, because if you don't do this, this will not run. All right, and that's the battery charging. This, as you'll see, does not have any ports at all for charging. And you know me, I love the ports that are just on the saber itself. But you'll see that on this saber, there is no ports anywhere. So I actually thought maybe it's under here, or maybe it was hiding in one of these little things here. So these are usually the lightsabers that drive me mentally insane. It's not listed, as far as I could tell, anywhere in this little instruction card here. So I had to do dismantling to figure out where this battery was. So let's pull this thing apart and I'll show you where the battery is and how to get to it. So we want to take this off here. And then I truly thought the port was going to be over here, and it did not turn out to be over there. So we got to just keep going. So we're going to dig this out. All right, we want to pull this side piece off because this whole bracket has to come off. So let's get this little thumb screw out. So inside here, you'll see another Allen screw. So that has to also come out. So we want to grab our little hex wrench and we want to dismantle that. All right, so what we got to do is remove this whole bracket here. And under that bracket is your USB port. So when you plug this in, you just kind of have to hope it's charging, because there are no indicator lights or anything that this is charging. Leave it in overnight and it was fully charged by the next morning. So this is a Proffie lightsaber. So that means you're going to be able to get in there and alter settings and put new blade styles and new sound fonts, even create your own blade styles yourself. Now, that is not particularly for me. I'm not really into coding and hooking everything up to the computer all the time. I usually just buy something, however it is, it is. So let's get going. Flipping through the sound fonts is pretty easy. This is a single button Proffie. Let me flip it this way. So this is a single button Proffie, so we have the little trigger over here, and this is going to be just one long press and it'll cycle through each font. Here we go. One. One.
Darkness.
One.
Your destiny lies with me, Skywalker.
Okay, before we keep going, I'm just going to visit their website really quick because I want to let you know how many sound fonts are actually on here. So listed on their site, we have Ezra's Rebel Neopixel Lightsaber with blade and hard case. So this has 22 pre-installed fonts for the Neopixel or the Proffie board. This also comes in a baselit version, which starts at $399. Let's see what else we got. We got the Neopixel, next one up is $469, and the Proffie is $519. All right, so I know this is why you're here, so let's check out these sound fonts and blade styles. Beautiful smooth swing, flash on clash. Now this is a 7/8 blade, so this blade is so nice and bright. It's beautiful. We got blasters. We have blade melt, so you just want to hold this upside down and just give a little stab. And you just turn, deactivate, you just turn it upside down. Super cool, I love that.
The dark side, my master. I'm the Jedi.
So we got Rey. Yeah. Smashed into the light.
The dark sword.
Oh, with dark sword.
Ascension.
Ascension. Beautiful.
You and I will be working much more closely from now on. Good for nothing, Jedi. Fulfill your destiny. You will be Empress. We will be one.
I love these blades. These like fiery blades.
You have hate, you have anger, but you don't use them. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
Awesome.
Rogue Commander.
Rogue Commander.
Darkness.
Darkness. Wait, it's cool fire blades again, like that.
Lies with me, Skywalker. You are no Jedi! Anyone like me. I am Revan.
Beautiful purple.
The dark side, my master.
I am no Jedi. Codex of Light.
So some of these are pretty cool. I do kind of like that sound. Let me tell you, the white I love. It's almost like a dark saber sound in a way. What's going on? If you shoot me with a bubble, we're gonna have some problems. Oh boy. Wow, that's pretty cool. It's like a transformer there at the end.
Dark Ages.
It's a sword. Pretty cool. So I know that wasn't all the sound fonts, but there's just a lot on here to go through. But to get from sound font to sound font, moving forward, is going to be one click. So one long press. One. One.
The dark sword.
So if you just missed a font, you want to go back to a previous font, it's going to be two clicks. The second click you're going to hold. So 1, 2.
The dark sword.
1, 2. 1, 2. So that'll move backwards in font. So one click for forward, two clicks for back. So this also works exactly the same if the lightsaber's on and you don't want to turn it on and off just to get to the next font. So you're going to hold the lightsaber up while it's on, and you're going to do 1, 1, 1. Just a simple long press. Now it's going to be the same thing to move to the previous font. This will be one click and then hold the second. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that way you can move forward and backwards in the fonts. So checking your battery power is actually pretty easy. It's actually one of your sound fonts. So when you're flipping through all your sound fonts, you're going to come to this one blade style that has a little blue light over here. It's not broken. This is actually where the power is. So at top would obviously be 100%. So we're, I don't know, we're at about 70%, 80%, right around here. Now another way of checking the battery level, you could check it by voltage and you could check it by percentage. So how we access that, we're going to click this button 3 times quick.
The battery level is 3.74 volts.
All right, so that was in voltage. So if you want to check the percentage of what you have left, you're going to do it 3 times, but on the third click, you're going to hold it.
The battery level is 68%.
So we're at 68%, so it's another simple way of just checking your battery level. So changing the blade color for any of the fonts is really easy. You're going to hold it upside down, push the button, and give it a strong twist. All right, there was a little beep. I don't know if you heard it, but now we're in the color mode. So we're going to just turn the saber. All right, now you can, whenever you find the color that you want, let's go to a nice blue. Yeah, this will be fine. You're gonna just push the button and hold it, and then you'll hear the beep, and then it's set. Now, for those of you who are Ezra Bridger fans, you'll know that his lightsaber is also a blaster. Now, how do you really make a blaster in this? Now, it's not very bright, but there is something in there. There must be an LED or something that's in it. You know, so it's not very overwhelming. It doesn't seem to blink, but it does flicker a little bit with what's going on in the sound. I do wish it flashed, and I do wish it was a little bit brighter when you push the blaster button. But hey, at least there's something in there. So I am happy to announce that if you've watched my past videos, I only broke one light today. All right, everybody, please drop down, hit that like button, subscribe, please subscribe, and hit that notification button for upcoming videos. And as always, I'll see you on the next video. Be safe and kind out there in the world, everybody. Take it easy.